Folks, my first guest tonight is an Emmy-winning actress and activist who currently stars in the sitcom Superstore. Please welcome America Ferrera. Nice to have you on. You're one of my most frequent guests. I think this is the 4th time you've been on the show in just 2 years. Thank you very much.
Thank you for having me.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
I know this is a very happy New Year for you because you made a big announcement on New Year's Eve. Tell the nice people.
I am expecting my first child.
That's just great. That's just great. How are you feeling?
I feel good. I feel really good. You know, aside from like a completely sober New Year's Eve.
Oh,
it's
okay.
going well.
You didn't hit the clubs or the foam pit or the bottle service or any of that stuff?
I did not hit the clubs, but my dear husband built me a club in the apartment, which just means like he got lights and a fog machine. And
no, honest to God, I was kidding.
Did.
Seriously, your husband built you a club?
He did. Yeah, but again.
Hold on to this one.
I know. I think I will. I was stone cold sober, so it just sort of felt like a junior high party. You know?
Well, was everybody else having
Everyone
cocktails?
else was having a great time.
Wow, how quickly did you get them out of the house after midnight?
Like, right after midnight. It was like, thank you, Happy New Year, love you, bye, I'm pregnant, bye. Yeah.
First child, as you said, first child.
Yeah.
Oh, it's great, yeah. Pregnancy is super easy. You're gonna love it.
Tst you, yeah.
Yeah, my wife says it's just great.
Yeah, I've heard.
Wonderful, yeah, no problems at all, yeah. Except the very last couple minutes. Now, you did something. Oh, I got a question for you. I always want to ask this. You are about to be a mother, and you've got to name your child. You're named America yourself. Are you thinking of naming your child? Would you recommend naming a child after a landmass or an idea? Would you want to name your child after something like America?
I'm gonna go with no. I'm gonna go with.
Has it been a burden being called America?
Look, I love my name now, but growing up with the name America is not easy, and I don't want to put that on my child because I know what that feels like. So I'm gonna go with something that is more of like a name.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. Stephen's a nice name.
Stephen's a nice
very
name.
pretty name.
Yeah.
Good on a girl. Now, this is a very, very sweet picture. Here you are with some friends.
Aww.
You posted this on Instagram yesterday. There it is. There's your baby, male or female, being inducted into the Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants. Right there.
That's absolutely
Now, those
right.
are magical pants, right?
Blake's wearing the magic pants.
She's wearing the magic pants?
Yes.
But but if I'm not mistaken, and I'm not up on my Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants the way I should be,
Right.
they fit all of you
Magically.
magically. Would the traveling pants fit you through all 9 months of your pregnancy?
Do you know what the word magic means, Stephen? Yes, they're magic. They would fit me all times.
Speaking of magic, who would win, Aragorn or Legolas? Because that guy wants to know. He knows about
Wait,
magic
are
up there.
those
That guy wants to know in a
dragons?
fight with Legolas or Aragorn.
Are those dragons?
Okay. Okay.
Aragorn.
Yes, they are. You're a guest, so I'm going to say yes, they are. Have you seen Lord of the Rings?
I've seen Game of Thrones.
Okay. It's like that.
It's like that.
It's
right?
like that, but less, you know.
Which is why I haven't seen
That's
it.
probably
I
why.
guess. Yeah,
That's probably why. I forgot where we were. I apologize. Now, you were a part of the Me Too campaign, and also in the new year, you helped start something that I'd like to explain. It was called Time's Up.
Yes.
Where on Monday, you and hundreds of other women in Hollywood launched this campaign. Tell me what it's about.
It's called Time's Up, and it's a campaign that was started by, as you say, hundreds of women in the entertainment industry who came together to say we have to leverage our resources, our access, our platform to better the conditions for women across all industries in the workplace. And we're saying, Time's up on silence. Time's up on waiting for things to change. Time's up on any behavior or culture that makes women less safe in the workplace. Women and people of color and LGBTQ people and disabled people and anyone else. It stands for all of us.
Well, I understand there's a very practical aspect to it, too. You guys have raised a tremendous amount of money in a short period of time. What is the fund?
We announced the foundation of a legal defense fund. It's called the Time's Up Legal Defense Fund, and it's to help men and women across all industries fight their sexual harassment cases. And we've raised over $14 million up to date.
So if there was a woman in, say, not quite as a high-profile industry of yours who was facing sexual harassment or sexual abuse in the workplace, she could go to an organization that would be funded by this fund so she could have proper legal representation?
Yes, she would go to the timesupnow.com website and search for the resources, and women and men, it represents women and men, and subsidizes their legal defense.
Now, we're coming up on the first anniversary of the Women's March. It was the largest single march ever in the United States, all across the United States. And if I'm not mistaken, you were the opening speaker.
I was, yeah.
What an amazing thing to have done. What an honor.
It was.
Do you think that there would be Time's Up, that there would be the Me Too movement if there wasn't something like the Women's March in response to Donald Trump, who is been accused of sexual abuse and sexual harassment himself, to raise awareness at the beginning of this year and activate people to become more aware of the marginalization of the needs and the abuse against women?
Well, Me Too is a campaign that was started by a woman named Tarana Burke in 2006, before there were hashtags. But this work, whether it's Me Too or the Women's March or what's happening right now, is all cumulative. It's a convergence of so many movements and so much work that builds a foundation. And you never know when the culture is ripe for shifting. You never know when that thing is going to topple that allows for a watershed of women and people to find their voices and say, no more. Call BS on the silence and the accepting of things the way they are. And that's exactly what this moment is and feels like. And so it's all credited, and it all builds on itself. And this is a true example of us standing on the shoulders of so many who have come before us. And the goal of Time's Up is not to recreate or even begin the work. We didn't begin the work. We're here to amplify the incredible work that's been done for generations to make people more equal.
Great. Now we have, to celebrate, to thank you for being here for the fourth time, and to celebrate your good news, we have a little gift for you. We have a little onesie for your baby, male or female, and it says, I'm with Farrah. There you go. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here. Superstore returns tomorrow on NBC. America Ferrera, everybody. We'll be right back. Wow, what a cliffhanger. What's going to happen in the next Late Show video? Click subscribe to find out.